Where are we hiking today?
Something mill in St. Helena. Bale Grist Mill State Historic Park.
Okay. All right, see you soon. We are here at the Dr. Edwards Turner Bale. Bale constructed a grist mill at this site to process the locally grown grain. Dr. Bale charges $5 for adults and $2 for children. That's the mill, and that's where Granny is. River bridge, slippery when wet. River. Here's the children's Ferris wheel. Only small children can get on, and only most of the way, because it's dangerous at the end. It's the only functioning grain mill west of Mississippi with water power. We think.
Lots of rocks, so cats.
Certainly the only one in California.
Don't let the millstones turn at all when there's no one watching them, because these are still the stones that Bale bought in 1847 that we're milling with, and these stones need to have grain in between them the whole time. If they don't, they get ruined pretty quickly. So we keep the stones disengaged. You can probably see there's a big spur gear in the middle there, and if you're at the right angle, you might be able to see there's another gear raised above it. We need to get the one underneath this set of stones lowered down and meshed with that spur gear before we can mill. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and get my mill host to give me a hand here, and then and it stopped very quickly. That was good.
Millhouse.
About 20 minutes
From The
last time.
Simpsons.
So there's the cover. This thing with 4 legs carrying stuff on its back is called the horse. The hopper is on the back of the horse. That's where we put the grain these days, but originally that would have held grain that came from this big bin up above the stones, and that chute would have come down, extended into the hopper there. Underneath the hopper is this. This is called a shoe, and the shoe controls the grain feed into the eye of the stones. It does so by being knocked by this thing here called the damsel. Every time the stones turn, it will knock and give a little measured amount of grain into the eye of the stones. If I want to reduce that, I'll just raise the shoe or lower it if I want a higher feed. Let's just get these stones engaged and I'll go through the rest. Okay, Lyle, do you want to bring that down, please? Up a bit. Can you bring it up, please, Lyle? A bit more. Okay, down. And there we go. Okay, and bring the hook up, please. Okay, that's great, thanks. Spindle, and I can raise the spindle a little bit. That will increase the gap between the 2 stones. Normally though, for something like spelt, the distance between those stones is the same as, say, 3 standard weight sheets of paper. You can see there are very fine furrows carved into the surfaces of the stone. And what happens is those furrows actually cut the grain. The grain will enter into the eye of the stone, it will spiral around. It takes about 8 seconds to go from the eye spiraling around to the skirt, the edge of the stone. And as it does so, it's not being smushed, it's being cut finer and finer and finer by those furrows on the stone. Now, what are we expecting first?
So that's too thick.
That's way too coarse. So you see I've checked between my thumb and my forefinger. We call that the miller's rule of thumb. It's not the only origin of the rule of thumb phrase, but the other thing I'll do is I'll just agitate it a bit. I want to see that bran separating out a bit. I want to be able to see the bran flakes. So I'm going to check that out.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Have a feel of that between your fingers. And if you don't mind passing around to everyone else, say,
Oh my gosh, it's so soft. Oh, wow. It smells like fresh milk flour.